Hi, this is going to be a flip through from May 1st to May 31st. It was a pretty kind of quiet, kind of slow, kind of okay month, and nothing really going on in my life, which sometimes is a good thing until the latter part of the month. It was starting to get nice enough out that Ray and I wanted to start riding our bikes more often, and I said that I bought that sports tracker for my phone, and I bought the mount for my bike, so now I can go ahead and keep track of how far we go and how long we're gone, and it's really a nice free app. I did go to a gardener's flea market, and I bought some tomato, green pepper, eggplants, and then I bought some basil and thyme and rosemary that I put in this pouch that I bought at Tuesday morning, and that'll be like, maybe I might do a flip through on my garden journal. You saw part of it, my garden junk journal, but anyway, I wanted to do something different for the month of May, and this was getting pretty chunky, so there was no way that I could do any more months, and so I decided that May was going to be the last month, and this is my first Fauxbonichi that I've ever done, and I started it December 1st, 2014, and it lasted me until May 31st, 2015. But like I say, it did start get pretty chunky, and what I wanted to do, I'm going to do a different kind of format also, and plus two, as you can see, I had to take out about 1/3 of the pages on this book, so at least it could close. What I did, I had all this different small kind of cardstock that I really wanted to get rid of. So what I did, I've seen, and I think it's pretty interesting, and I might do this for June. I don't know yet exactly what I'm going to do, but all this blank spaces kind of bothers people, and it bothers me too. It feels like you've got to fill in the spaces. So what I did instead is I cut the cardstock out, and I thought I would just write a little bit here and there, and I filled up the page. If I decide to decorate it, I don't have to, I can. So really, like I say, nothing really too exciting. We went to the antique flea market. I picked up a couple of things. I got all of my dog-themed products that I ordered from a couple of online stores. And then what I do every year for the seasons, I deep clean the house. I clean all the windows, I take the shears down, have them cleaned, and I actually had the carpets steamed. They didn't need to be cleaned, they just needed to be steamed, so the carpets were steamed. We gave Maggie a shower. We have a walk-in shower, so we even gave Maggie her little shower. It started to be beautiful. The month started to be beautiful. Here's May 4th, and it was 78 breezy, and I love to open up the windows, and so we got a nice breeze coming in. Looks like I got some goodies at Tuesday morning in Target. I haven't been feeling well. I told you last month when I was in the hospital just for the 23-hour observation, and they did find nodules on my thyroid, so I had to go ahead and have an ultrasound done on my thyroid, and the one was pretty big, and they were concerned about that one. So that was kind of like a little bit of a stress, wondering what was going on with my thyroid, and you know why I had the pains in my chest, and then I had the choking. It felt like my throat was closing up, and it was a whole bunch of stuff going on and everything. So what I did on this day turned out to be another beautiful day. I took all the stamps, all the wooden stamps that I had, and I took them all off the wooden blocks, and I sprayed them with the Crafter's Companion sticky spray. So all I got to do is just use a acrylic block to and then the stamps, the rubber will stick to the acrylic blocks. We went, and it seems like I've been going to Goodwill, and we took another bike ride. This one we rode 6.22 miles, and it was less than an hour. I have a 6-month retina specialist. I have macular degeneration, so I go every 6 months to have my eyes checked, and so far so good. Everything is the same, so that's good. And here I have have, like I said, I bought this pouch from Tuesday Morning, and it's on legs, and it's like a portable garden. And I have it right outside the pergola, so I can go ahead and pick my herbs that I planted, rosemary, thyme, and basil. And then I planted those, and then I planted 6 tomato plants, 2 pepper plants, and 2 eggplant plants. On May 8th, Ray bought me a bunch of annuals for Mother's Day, hanging plants and stuff, and I'm so, every Mother's Day, around Mother's Day, Ray always buys me all my annual plants and hanging baskets, so our yard will be all done for the season. And our yard is almost done. I think we spent almost 6 hours in the backyard trying to get it all cleaned up and everything, so we can just, for the next, next 3 months, we can just sit and watch our flowers grow and the birds and the hummingbirds come, and then the rabbits eating. I planted my cosmos and my 4 o'clocks. And then May 10th was Mother's Day. I had another beautiful day. Ray cut this cartoon out for me with the little girl and little boy go and they pick their mom's tulips out of the yard and give them to Mom for Mother's Day. How cute is that? I've been there, done that. And we went out to eat, and we stopped at Goodwill, and the kids stopped over, and, because they're moms too, so it's their day too. And then Monday, May 11th, was our grandson Wally. He turned 16 on May 11th. And it seems like it was kind of cool, and it rained, but it was good for my flowers, and I really didn't feel like doing anything. That's why I'm saying the month of May was, it was okay. It wasn't that special for some reason. I got my pocket letter from Australia, which was very interesting. I visited my mom that day, and that's the day that I stopped at IKEA, and I bought those 3 cabinets with the 3 wire drawers. So I got that. I'm still trying to organize my craft room to see what I'm going to actually put in those drawers. We saw the ruby-throated hummingbird. He's finally stopped at the feeder. I always have to log that because I want to know when the hummingbirds start coming to the gardens. I went to lunch with my cousin. I met her at a restaurant. It was an overcast all day. This is another one. We're just getting this really crazy kind of weather. I did a swap mixed media ATC, so I started to make that. And then I was scheduled for a fine needle biopsy on my thyroid, so that was, and it was kind of odd that this was the day that I was having, oops, these are coming off, I gotta glue these. This was the day that I was having my fine needle biopsy on my thyroid, 5/15/2015. It's just kind of odd, so I was a little concerned, naturally, to find out if there was anything going on with my thyroid, and I had, you have faith and courage, and everything turned out okay, so that was good. It was all benign, so that's the most important thing. Ray picked up a Panera strawberry poppy seed chicken salad for me. He knew that I was stressed out, and I love that salad because it has the strawberries and blueberries and mandarin oranges, pineapple, did I say? And oh, it's really, really good, very refreshing. Let's see, it really stormed. See, another day, it was just rain and rain and rain. That was Saturday, and our oldest grandson, Nathan, graduated from high school that day, and they're having a graduation party for the boys. Nathan graduated high school, and Caden, his brother, graduated grammar school, so their party is June 20th. Yep, sure enough, on my pergola, Ray's yelling to me, Linda, Linda, look at, there was a rabbit right on the deck. And I'm very surprised that the rabbit was on the deck because I didn't think that it would jump up on the deck. Why, I don't know, but I don't know why I would think that they wouldn't come up on the deck, but I did plant some strawberries in this portable garden, and I thought, well, hopefully he's not going to get on his hind legs and start eating my strawberries out of this portable garden, because it's about 4 feet off of the ground, but it's only about 6 inches higher than the deck level. But a funny story is that when Wally and Carrie lived with us, when Wally was a baby, Carrie was a single mom at the time. She was going through a divorce, and they lived with us, and I would look out the patio door, and I would say, oh, that damn rabbit. He's eating my flowers, or this damn rabbit. Well, one day when Wally was a little kid, he goes to the door, patio door, and he says, Grandma, look at damn rabbit. Oh, Grandma taught him how to swear. So I had to put that little tidbit in there about Wally and seeing the rabbit. I colored some of my dog images that I got the new dyes and the stamps and everything of all the different kinds of dog images. So I just did that. We really didn't see these, like I say, it was 80 that day, May 18th. We did some running around, and we went to Pearl Vision, stopped at Hobby Lobby, and this is where I got a great haul at Walmart. This is all the different things at Walmart. I was really happy that I finally got my biopsy results. I was very happy about that. I saw the hummingbird in the morning, so I thought everything is okay. So now I can go ahead and get on with my life, knowing that that is on, everything is okay with that. My heart checked out okay last month, and now my thyroid this month. So, and I'm just on thyroid medication, and I've been on that for like 15, 16 years now. So everything is okay with that. On May 20th, I went ahead and I decided that May was going to be the last month for this book of Fauxbonichi, that I was going to go ahead and buy another one. So that's what I did. I picked my first strawberry out of that little container that I have, and I bought my new journal at Barnes & Noble. And we were looking for beds. Ray and I needed a new bed, and we went to a couple of places, and we found the bed that we wanted. So we bought a new bed, and we were waiting for that to be delivered that Saturday, I think. Here I got my 2 pocket letters, one from France, one from Denmark, and there was chocolate from France. How nice that I got that. It was very nice and very interesting, these pocket letters from different countries. I always like getting them from other countries just to see the supplies they have and how their style. Very, very interesting. Here is, I made a couple of bird crazy cards. I made the bird crazy cards, and I made the bird crazy charms. It was a beautiful day on May 22nd. Like I said, we bought the bed. Our grandson Caden, he was out of school for the year. This one that graduated grammar school, and he was bored. He had nothing to do. And so during the week he called and said, Grandma, can I come over for the day? And I thought, sure, how sweet is that? 14 years old, and sure, come on over and visit with Grandma and Grandpa. If you see in a couple other videos prior, I made a altered book, or a sculptured book, for my cousin that lives in North Carolina. He's an attorney, and I thought this would be nice to make an altered book for him so he could go ahead and put it on his desk at home. Ray and I took a bike ride, and we went over a little over 7 miles, and it took us just a little over an hour. But the weather has been not the best, so we really can't go bike riding like we really want to. Here again, more rain, but at least my flowers. My backyard looks like a jungle. I'm not complaining that my yard, with the cooler air and the rain, it's just the flowers are just blooming. So again, I didn't really do too much, and Ray says that we got about 1/8 of 0.8 inches of rain. But I said the rain was great for our flowers. Here is May 25th, which was Memorial Day. Again, I bought another strawberry poppy seed salad. Ray was going to go ahead and, I don't know, he was going to barbecue something, whatever. I just didn't want to have that. I'd rather just have a salad. And I rained off and on, and then it turned out nice. And so Ray did some barbecuing. My frames broke on my glasses. I don't know what happened, but not the frame, the arm. The arm was breaking. I don't know what happened. They're not even a year old, so they were still under warranty. But I still had to pay 30% of it. Here again, it was raining, but like I say, it was great. Great for my flowers, so I guess I can't complain. Here's some of those new stickers that I bought from the Dollar Tree. I found some more stickers. May 27th, I picked 5 more. I had 5 strawberries that I picked off of the strawberry vine. I finally got my haircut. It was like 7 weeks, a haircut and a color, so thank goodness. This is where after I was passing the post office, so I went to, I stopped, after I got my hair done, I stopped at the post office to mail out my cousin's altered book at the post office. And I would think that he would probably get it on Monday, today, June 1st, or Tuesday, June 2nd. And later that day, when I got home, later in the afternoon, his sister, that back when Ray and I were in Texas, and in Port Aransas, Texas, and we visited my aunt in Austin and my cousin in Austin, she texted me and told me that my cousin, the one that I made the altered book for, had passed away that morning. And that's the day that I mailed out his altered book. He had kidney problems, and he was on dialysis for a couple of years. But he was 67 years old, and he passed away of congestive heart failure. So, anyway, that's what can you say about that, you know? And then my cousin came over. We had a beautiful visit. We just sat and talked, and just I really spent a lot of time with her when I was little, so we have a lot of fun, funny memories to share. So that was nice for her to come and visit. This is the floral arrangement that I sent to my cousin's family in memoriam of my cousin. And I really didn't know what to put. I says, it's all about me. I just thought I'd use a little stickers, and I said not, because it's not all about me. But how nice of my BFF. She gave me a call, and we talked for over 2 hours, just talking. May 30th was a Saturday. I just washed some clothes. I'm practicing. I got those Karataki watercolors. I don't know how you pronounce it, but anyway, I know that I'm going to need a lot more practice on this watercoloring, but it's fun doing it. The Hawks won the division. Go Hawks. Yes, Chicago Blackhawks. Now they're going to be playing Tampa Lightnings for the Stanley Cup, so I'm going to keep my fingers crossed for the Blackhawks. Yesterday I got manicure pedicure. I really needed that, and it was pretty chilly out yesterday. And again, I was just sitting, kind of chilling out, just practicing my watercolor. So really nothing going on. And at the end of my Fauxbonichi, my first Fauxbonichi. So this is, I accomplished first time ever journaling that I had not missed one day, even if it was nothing going on, nothing interesting. This is my first ever Fauxbonichi or journal that I've ever done, and I'm very proud of myself for doing that. And like I say, it's not interesting, but hey, it's my life. And what I did is I bought a new Fauxbonichi from Barnes & Noble, And somebody asked me what I was going to do with the big paper clip, and this is what I did. I'm making a bookmark for my new Fauxbonichi that's starting in today, June 1st. I don't think I'm going to decorate the outside because I think I wanted a little bit more weathered, tattered kind of. So this is what I did. I just took some of my, you know, little spacer bars or whatever, because you can't go too big because it's not going to go any further. So this is what it's going to look like once it's in my book, like that. A little bit of a bookmark, and I will show you how I started. This is that paper that I bought at Goodwill. I love chickadees, but it was that tissue paper, and I just thought it was a little this is actual plastic, like actual plastic sheet. So it was white tissue paper and then the plastic sheet. And this is what I did to separate. See, you can see it. This is what I did to separate. So this is June, and then it'll start July. But this is all I'm going to do to decorate here. I don't know if I'm actually even, but I might put in the corner here or on the bottom here somewhere the temperature, because right now I really don't care what the temperature is. So I'm going to see how I'm going to actually, if I'm going to draw or color or something, I don't know. But I will show you. I did know because this was Father's Day, and I did want to check this out, and I will show you that. This is that Kiritake watercolors, where I just took the water brush with the color that I wanted and a baby wipe, and you wipe it, and I'm telling you, these colors are vivid, beautiful, beautiful colors. So this is probably going to be my format for June. And if I don't fill it in, or I don't put anything in, that's what I'm going to do. Hopefully it's just going to be a beautiful, slow, kind of lazy summer. But, so anyway, I thank you for watching.